What is up, you guys? My name is Shadow. Today we're playing DrainSim. I haven't been here for a while because I've been sick, so I'm not completely sure how good the stream's gonna go, to be honest. You can probably hear it in my voice. My voice is still a little raspy, but I'm a gamer. Fuck it. We gonna game anyway, you know? The little sickness ain't gonna stop me, dude. It has been stopping me, and I'm ashamed of that. But I'm here again. Um, this game we are going to beat today. I do plan on it being a pretty early stream, to be honest. There's only like 2 more missions left of this game, so it really shouldn't take me like no time. Alright, shot. We want to buy some barriers because we're going into a timed level. Going to buy like 3 of those, I'll probably do. Let's just start the mission. Let's see how that does. So we're starting with the church canal breach at 10 a.m. The canal's about to collapse. We have 10 minutes to prevent flooding. We need a lot of barriers. That's why I say this stream's not going to take long. This first mission's only going to take like 10 minutes. It's on a timer. And then there's one more, so quick, easy stream tonight. I need it. I feel like shit. I went to Beltane. Some naked ladies in the woods took advantage of me. And I have been very sick ever since. Everybody's caught up. I'll quit talking about it now. Drink milk, guys. Man, I've been losing subs since I've been gone. But fuck it, it happens. I can't be here all the time. Hell, I missed a whole week. It's not very often I miss a whole week. Oh fuck, the time limit's on. Let's see what we need to do. I'm just gonna scout this out, and I'm gonna restart the mission, just to see what I even need to start with. So, this canal is about to collapse. There it is, that big crack in the wall, I'm guessing, is the issue. And we need to protect this church, which seems easy enough. I guess. Alright. We're still scouting. Let me just figure this out. I need to push all the water this way, obviously, and back into the canal. This will be real easy. Just direct it right back into the canal, right? I like this little ramp here, too. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Straight. Oh my god, I think I do need more barriers. Like, a lot more. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the shop and buy a lot more barriers. These water hydrants are gonna come in clutch. I'm gonna put barriers all the way along the sidewalk. That's my plan. That's my only plan. Back to the garage, yes.
Well, this is new.
Alright,
The
select
sun is out.
tools.
The parking garage has been cleared.
Shop.
The cars are no longer underwater.
Yes, the cars are no
They
longer
also
underwater.
No longer start, but
That's
visually,
all the
it looks
inflatables
very
I can afford, so
The rain
mission
has
select.
paused,
We
but
need
the
to do
canal
our
at the outskirts
tools.
of town has been at capacity for
Alright, we can
days.
get 9 barriers,
One
which
side
should
of
be
the
enough, I
canal
would
wall
think.
is cracking and starting to bow outward. It is
Alright, 10-minute timer. Yeet. There is now milk in my floor. And I wonder why I get sick. I also made it where comments don't come as quickly as they usually do. I turned up the sync on my YouTube, whatever it's called. So I should have better graphics at the cost of slower comments. I'm just testing something out. We'll see how that works. Alright. We need to hurry. This isn't the right place. Where the fuck am I? I'm at the parking garage. I don't need to be here. This is the wrong level. How did this happen? Alright, back to the garage. God dang it. Why did it switch me levels? I just went to the shop.
This is new. The sun is out.
Alright, yeah, the church.
parking
Start
garage has
fucking
been
mission.
cleared. The cars are no longer underwater.
Cars are no
They
longer
also
underwater.
No longer start.
Loading meshes. It shouldn't take long since this has already been loaded. You have 10 minutes to prepare until the canal floods the area. God, I guess 10 minutes means I do have a little more than 10 minutes in this mission. But I'm assuming after the 10 minutes, you either fail or win. So it's going to be right at 10 minutes, yeah. We must protect the church. I don't know why people like saving these old-timey churches like this. We have a lot of them. Courthouses, churches, people love them. Alright, that's all I can hold. Ooh, I need to get this going down the street too, probably. But we're gonna start with our first one right here. Let's get it to where it floods the street. I'm gonna make this go as far as I can possibly drag it, which is just right there. Not very big, really. Alright, do it again. I need these all the way across. I wish they were a little bit bigger than this, but it's gonna have to do. That's not gonna reach. Yeet. Did it? Nah. Alright. Next one. This one will reach. I'll have to come back for that middle one. It's already been a minute. Draining. We are draining. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked up is my voice, bro? How bad can you tell it's, like, not right? Because I know it's not horrible. You can still tell what I'm saying, but I feel like I sound different. Alright, I'm gonna let that fill all the way up. I might as well just go and start at the other end. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way. Ooh, hopefully I can do this. Maybe I shouldn't. Your voice sounds fine. Cool. It feels horrible, bro. It feels so raspy. Like, it hurts. But, it's okay. We're gonna power through this. We'll make it through today, at least. Today ain't shit. Oops, didn't mean to wake that, but we did. God, I've already made water on the ground. The dam hasn't collapsed yet, and I already flooded the place. Alright, that's filling up. These are filling up. They're doing good. I've tucked everyday videos and streams without filling one time. Props to you, bro. It's not a good feeling. I can deal with hangovers and shit. That ain't no problem to me. But, like, actually being sick, I'm a pussy about it. I can't stand having a cold or something. It's so terrible, dude. Like, I can throw up blood. That ain't nothing to me. But if I catch a common cold, dude... Probably not good for the throat to be trucking commentary, but hey, I own my body. I feel it, bro. I've been too long with that stream, and I need the game. I need to get it out of my system. I feel you, bro. Just because I feel like shit doesn't mean nothing. I got the game. Alright, that's kind of concerning. Alright, I'm just gonna deflate this, actually. Just restart. Or not. It won't let me. One of these should be close to filling up. And that one just did. Perfect. Alright, it's filling up. I got 2 more. Ooh. I don't know if I want to take this way. It's already on an incline, so I don't think I really need barriers that way. I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just stretch it across. There's no way to tell where all this water is gonna end up until after the dam collapses. Alright, last barricade. I'm just gonna put it just like that. And that's basically all I can really do to get ready. I have an extra 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some pumps ready. Oh my god, I'm gonna get the water out of here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cheat. Yeah, start getting rid of water. I should have did this earlier. What was I thinking? Alright, I need pump, big pump. I think that's the best one. That's not the best one. These are the big pumps, I think. So I'm just gonna plop it. Oh crap, can't put it in there. The game knew I was gonna try to cheat. Oh, I can put it in here. Okay. So, yep, put that right there. Oh, fuck. Don't tell me I'm stuck in here. Okay, I can get out. Good. Alright, we need to pump this right down this hill. Ooh, I did not want to do that. Pick that back up. Put it, yeah, like that. Generator. Turn on. Where's my cords? I need to do this fast. I am on a timer. Well, I don't got no cords. There they are. Alright. Cord. Oh, wrong button. Cord. Attach. Attach to pump underwater. Turn pump on. Turn this thingy on. Turn pump on. God. Pump water, dude. There we go. We have water coming out. We did it. I'm gonna go and get the other pumps going. I guess I gotta dive in again. Yep, put the pump right there. Plug it in. That's concerning. Why can't I plug it in? Because I was trying to plug in the wrong one. I'm so confused. Oh god, I broke it. Ain't nothing pumping no more. Oh my god, plug in. Let's go down there. Alright, where's my other pump? There's a ladder right there too. That would've been nice to know. Alright, ladder does not help much, but whatever, I tried. We're still not pumping. I feel like I failed. I got 2.5 minutes left. This pump, right? Yep. Turn it on. Turn it on. Alright, we got 2 pumps going. I've never been completely underwater in this game. That's a first. The watch us go straight to the church and flood it. Alright, we got 2 minutes. I need to check for drains. Map. Let's go get the rake. I have 1.5 minutes. I'm gonna use all that time looking for drains and digging them out. Give me a shovel. Not a fucking wrench. And a rake. Give me a squeegee too, why not? Let's go. Even though there's no water here, I have a feeling there's gonna be some clogged drains, just because that's literally the name of the game. Yeah, look at all that dirt. Clogged, I knew it. Good thing I checked this. Alright, we have 1 minute. 1 minute, 7 seconds until disaster strikes. I don't know how bad this flood's gonna be. There's only one way to find out. "46 seconds. Let's go and check over here real quick. Make sure there's no more drains. There are. That was a good check. Theoretically, if I was getting rid of all that water pressure by putting it somewhere else, wouldn't that prevent the dam from breaking in the first place? Like, for real, though. Oh my god, there's drains all over this place. Deep water area? There ain't no deep water here. Oh, it means it could be deep. I get it. We want to prevent it from being deep. Alright, it's about to bust, so I'm gonna watch it. I have to. 3, 2, 1. Stop the flood. Oh my god. Tsunami. Flooding in progress. Reduce the water as much as possible. Oh, fuck. It went right over that barrier. There's nothing I can do at this point. I just gotta watch it. Basically. Drain the church. Oh my god, I gotta drain it. So I still gotta clean up all this water. Alright, this mission is gonna take a lot more than 10 minutes, like I initially thought. Honestly, though, I feel like I did alright. Most of it's going on the street, which is what I wanted. Please don't overflow. Yeah, just go down the street, keep doing what you're doing. Alright, it told me to start removing the water from the flooded areas. I don't know where I want to start. This is a lot of fucking water. I'm going to start... well, right here. We're at the barrier, for real. Let's go and get all my pumps and stuff back out. Alright, generator. Let's just go and start shoving this stuff in my pockets. 1 pump, 2 pump. Let's get 3 pump, 4. Drain it all. We are draining it, bro. Trying to, anyway. Get up that ladder. Like how you should drain it. Like how you should drain it? This dam just collapsed, bro. Live, you just missed it. This water is still fucking flowing, and I need to get rid of it. So, I'm gonna start right fucking here. Alright. Yep, that's still pouring water in, so that seems like a great place to start. I'm gonna start taking this water and pumping it down the canal. Yep, right over this bridge. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Kinda, yeah. Let me get up out of here. Ladders are wonky in this game. I'm not a big fan of ladders, but I love the water. Alright, why can I not place this? Alright, there we go. Pump. Go and put one right on the side. This is the main thing. Something like... this'll do. Pull this hose up and out. I'm not a big fan of ladders. I'm gonna try to put this hose, yeah, over the bridge. Perfect. I wish I didn't have to jump down here every time, but I do. It's okay. This 1 pump should do. I gotta plug that bad boy in. Turn it on. Generator's not on. Always a series of things in this game. It's unrealistic because I'm gonna have to come back to that pump and turn it back on. Turn on. There we go. We're doing it. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that there. It's fine. I'll come back to it if I need another pump or generator later. For now, I just want to make sure this water is stopped. And why does it seem like it's... Oh, it is. It's still filling up. Huh. So in that case, I'm gonna take this barricade and put it in that wall piece. Yeah, these are not necessary, so I'm gonna just go and deflate this one. Move it. I'm causing floods. It's probably gonna take a while to deflate. Here I was thinking I was gonna be done with this mission in like 10 minutes. Easy. You can't get that lucky in this game. Alright, empty. I'm gonna have to go check drains again soon. I want this barricade right like that and across here. It's gotta go all the way though. 10 minutes, tsunami spawns. What the heck? That's not what I wanted. Stop that. Why would it do that? It doesn't fit all the way across, which is kind of an issue. Ooh, I'm gonna make it fit. Yeah, after that fills up, it'll be nice. Let's see if that reaches a fire hydrant. I doubt it. Definitely not. So I need another pump, generator, the whole orb deal, which should be in my pocket. Just dump that in the water. Hey, if the game's gonna let me do it, I'm doing it. Alright, give me a pump. And I want to fill up this thingy. Plug it in. The generator is directly in water. An underwater generator. Oh. Turns out generators don't work underwater. Alright, there we go. That should fill up the wall. So I can get started. I haven't even started picking up water yet. I'm gonna sit here as long as this needs until it fills all the way up. It's a little barricade, so it's almost done. And good enough for me. Let's go ahead and pick this stuff up. And figure out where we're gonna start. I'm thinking... Well, right in front of the wall. Yep, all this water needs to be put into the street, basically. So where's the deepest point here? Looks like... Ooh, light. Right here. See how far this pipe reaches. Not very. So, we're gonna move this. This is a pretty deep point too. I'm just gonna go sidewalk high. It'll be fine. Alright, and I need this pipe to reach all the way to the street. They gave us a really bad time. I gotta start setting up lights, too. They did this shit on purpose, so I had more shit to do. Alright, streets very flooded. Let's go ahead and rake the drains. Which they're actually still draining. It's just a lot of water. God, that means I don't know what to do about this. The street itself is struggling to drain this. Alright, I'm gonna set my generator atop the wall because I can. Alright, power on. Power on. Power on. Let's go ahead and just go in the church, see if there's any drains I can unclog. Because the more drains unclog, the better. That'll really speed the process up. There was basically a literal tsunami that just happened here. Almost. Do the outsides first. Aha, drain. There's not even any water in the back parking lot, though. Alright, more drains over here where there's literally no water. Not very helpful, but whatever. There are multiple ways to do missions, though, so it makes you wonder if those are going to be useful somehow. Alright, says there's drains inside. I got them all. This should be the last one right here. You cannot open doors, really? What kind of game? You can't even open the door. It's still a good game, don't get me wrong, but come on now. That's door physics. It's just a door. We have the technology here. Like, it would be cool if I could open up that room and see what water's in there, you know? Anyway. Street is still flooding. Not completely sure what to do about it. It should be slowly draining itself. So let's go and get the vacuum and just walk up in the church. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me get some lights while I'm back here too. It's getting dark. More pumps never hurt. I do not need this wrench. I'm gonna swap it. It got dark real quick. Alright, I'll put my first light facing this way. Then we can watch that start draining. Other light. Doesn't really matter right now. Let's just get this vacuum. Let's see how bad the inside really is. It's pretty bad. It says this room's good enough, which is cool. Alright, our water map says we need to drain the church entrance, the lawn, the canal breach. Most of this is done. This is easy. I shouldn't say that. Back rooms are empty. Alright, so church entrance would be this room, right? No, not apparently. Ah, this is the church entrance. You just counted for a second, briefly. So the street's gotta be my biggest concern, really. Vacuum full. Dump the water. I do not want to dump it right here. I thought about it. Just dumping it down there would just reflood it, though. So let's be a responsible adult and go dump my vacuum in the canal. This will do. Oh, fuck. Is this still the church entrance? It is. No! That's not cool. This shouldn't count. It's a fucking puddle. It's in the middle of nowhere. Really? I gotta clean this bag up. The physics out here are not very good. Grass and water don't really do anything. But I shouldn't have dumped that there anyway, so I don't blame the game for not adding physics to the grass. Noob. That was a noob move. But that's nowhere near the church entrance. This should not be considered the church entrance still. Alright, let's go and get me another light. I'm gonna light up this entrance, and there's most of the water. I can see it. So what I'm going to do... I'm gonna go get my generator back. I don't know which one I want. Actually, no, I'm not. Let's just keep vacuuming. The generators are fine. I don't know. I do want a pump here, though. Yeah, we need a pump. The problem is they're already preoccupied. Or not. Alright, this was done, so good time to pick it up. And I'll figure out how to fix the street later. It's a little messed up. For now, I'm just gonna stick with the entrance, one thing at a time. Alright, generator right there. I believe this red one is the weak pump. Let's go and put it right there. Put the hose going right to this drain. Plug it in. This should be short work. I'm gonna ironically squeegee the grass. Why'd the church entrance get more flooded? Oh, because I moved the water. That doesn't count. That's why. The zones are all messed up. There was like no water here earlier. I don't get it, but whatever. It's okay. Why does it feel like I just made more water somehow? Like it was just dry over here. Alright, let's go and pull out the vacuum, try to help a little bit. Son, you're vacuuming up the water from my pump. Alright, this drain is not draining very well, apparently. Like, come on now. Look at all this water. Where'd that come from? Alright, that's part of the lawn, which is considered good somehow. Shadow sucks at sucking up water. I do, apparently. I don't understand why it's not going right down the drain. I don't. Like, it's just puddling up in the grass. It acts like the drain's not there. Yeah, let's turn this pump off real quick. See if that's preventing it. It does seem like it's draining a lot faster now. I think the pump literally slowed it down. Alright, vacuum full, dump the water. We're gonna not dump this in the grass again. We're gonna go... Let's go all the way to the street. Because I'm not picking up water twice no more. Actually, the street's doing pretty good. It's almost unflooded. So, take the rake, unclog. Hey, the street's considered good. It fixed itself. Which means we're almost done here, actually. Alright, church entrance. Keep on with the vacuum. These pumps really aren't helping me, to be honest. Yeah, Okay, my biggest thing right now is this drain. This big puddle right here. Vacuum full. One more vacuum full, and I think that church entrance will be done, though. Check the map real quick, see how much more needs done. I think there's only like one more room or something weird. Oop, wrong button. Dump it. Alright, map. Whoa. That does not help me. Let's go and do water view. Wrong button. No, it's not. I'm always hitting shift tab in my games. I try to multitask. It opens my Steam menu. The canal breach and the church entrance is all we got. So that canal breach, how the fuck do I drain that? I guess considering that's going to be my only objective, I can do it. Because this is done. The church is actually saved. I guess I did decent, to be honest. Better than I thought I did. Alright, church entrance is still good. Alright, the canal breach. Do we need to drain the canal somehow? Which, let's get a representation. Ah, okay, once this picked up. That's easy. Alright, let's get over this wall. This very hard to climb wall. Put the generator right there. And I can literally put all 4 pumps over here. Alright, let's get a pump in the deepest part right somewhere like that. They could definitely have done better with the climbing in this game. But the water physics are beautiful. Plug in, boom. Alright, we got water moving. Let's move a lot more. We got 2 super pumps and a little medium pump. That did not go over the wall. And he's moved again. Physics are a little janky, but bear with me. Climb the wall. And put pump over. There we go, got it. One more pump, I'll go and set them both up at the same time. Put this one right beside the others. Good enough for me. Now let's plug these in. And these all have a cord to that one. Alright, all pumps are going. This should drain pretty quick. I'm gonna go get a light because I can. Never mind. Mission objective completed. I did it. Alright, keep playing to the garage.
Miracles department reporting in. The old church is still standing.
The old
Most
church
of the
is
canal
still
surge
standing,
was
thanks to
diverted,
me.
And the remaining water was cleared the old-fashioned way. Plunger guy did it again.
They called me a
The man
plunger
basically
guy.
performed
What
a
assholes.
hydraulic exorcism.
Industrial
Now to the
district.
next problem.
Should be the last
The
mission.
industrial district between the big city and suburbs is flooded. Pipes everywhere are leaking, spraying water non-stop like they
Oh
all
god, we
smash
gotta do a
with
bunch of
at the same
maintenance, a bunch
time.
of wrenching.
If he wants a clear path towards the city, he'll have to shut down those leaks and drain the area. Industry, it turns out, does not fix itself.
Alrighty, we got this. Let's go in and just keep whatever I have. I don't think I need any new equipment, to be honest. Let's see how much water we got. The final mission, you guys. Are we ready for this? I woke and feel like shit. But it don't matter. We sitting here gaming. It's almost nice to be back. Alright, we don't have a time limit this time, and it is very rainy. Let's just go and pick up some stuff. 2 generators. Give me the wrench, because I know I need it. Yep, wrench, rake, squeegee, all the normal tools. We missed you. Thank you. It is nice to know. Actually, that's one of the cool things about gaming. Like, if I disappear for a week, people start commenting and they ask me, like, hey, where the fuck have you been? Before I started doing, like, gaming, nobody noticed if I just disappeared for a week, you know? Alright. Drains. I don't even know if I want to work on drains first. We're gonna do pipes. Which, I don't even know how big this map is. It looks pretty big. I know it said there's a bunch of pipes leaking, so that's my main priority. To prevent the flooding. Alright, giant drain right here. The water's not even really that deep, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, it's very deep. I am almost underwater, but keyword is almost. Aha, I see the broken pipes. 2 of them. The whole city, it basically is. It's a whole city block, yes. Alright, pipe. Should be right somewhere this way. I see it. Yep, go and repair this. Hold. And fixed. Easy. There should be at least 1 more broken pipe. I'm assuming there's probably at least 2. The whole city, oh my god. Get Gotham out of underwater. Fix the city of Atlantis, please. Please make Sandy's Squirrel Dome not underwater anymore. Alright, I'm a little bit lost, I'm not gonna lie. This map's a little confusing to traverse, but I'll figure it out one way or another. There should be a pipe in this building? No, we can't get in the building that I know of. It says there's a broken pipe somewhere over there. We gotta figure this out. This mission is gonna take me forever. Look at all this water. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna have to do much. It'll mainly just be cleaning drains and letting it just drain itself, but it's just gonna have to sit there and do it for a while. We need you to drain the entire United States. There's a lot of land. Aha, got it. Alright, that is done. I already did the one north loading yard, so the next pipe should be all the way to the left. I wish I could scroll that map out. This map is weirdly zoomed in. If you start walking with it, it gets closer to your face, dude. They need to... This game needs some slight fixes, but it's a great game overall. I'm going to unclog this while I'm passing it. Do I have a rake? That's not a rake. Alright, map. We're going all the way to Service Alley. Which is not right here, I believe. Yes, it is, actually. There's my pipe. Got it. And I believe with that, all the pipes are fixed. So I guess it's time to get started. It says there's a drain back here somewhere, so I'm gonna start here. That's all we're gonna be doing, basically, is raking drains, I feel like. Because a pump's not gonna help me. Not yet, anyway. Why does this water look funny right here? There's like nothing there. Why is the white spot? Alrighty. Map. There's a bunch of drains right here. Every corner. We gotta drain an entire city block. You know, the bad thing is that this isn't even my job. Nobody hired me to do this. I'm just doing it. Next mission, drain the pool in the Titanic. That is such an ironic thing, the pool in the Titanic. I guess it wasn't ironic until it sank. I guess it made sense at one time. How you doing, Alec? How you doing, bro? Alright, we got some trash bags there. Just gonna keep trucking, looking for drains. Point of view, New Orleans. Basically. I feel like Jeremy Wade up in here. Alright, clear that. Drain the water around the pool, then the pool. Oh my god, if this game did an actual, like, shipwreck, I gotta be kind of cool, to be honest. Like, even if it wasn't, like, the Titanic, if they did, like, a pirate ship or just any kind of ship, that'd be kind of cool, honestly. New Orleans on an average day. We need to just go and get rid of New Orleans. It was a failed project, and everybody knows it. It's time to just get rid of it. We tried. Alright, I think I've done all the drains. I'm gonna just keep walking this way to make sure, I guess, but I think I got them all. Oh, I do see one. Glad I checked. Have you heard about the hantavirus? I've heard of it, yes. That's what we all have. I've heard the word. I don't know much about it, and I think I want to keep it that way. It's been rebuilt a few times. That's crazy. If something is needed to be rebuilt a few times, just let it die. Start again. We have much better functioning cities. We'll be okay with that New Orleans. I feel like we can just get rid of it. For real. It is not necessary to the U.S. Alright, I cannot move that way. There's an invisible barrier. So I guess all I'm literally going to be doing is going around this block. Ironically, I feel like the last mission is one of the easiest, because this is all you do. Until the end, which, I mean, the streets drain themselves. This is all I'm going to be doing, basically. I'm going to have to clean up some lots like that. Which, that's actually what I should start on. These are still draining. Perfect. Make sure they're good and unclogged. I don't know, I guess I've never been to New Orleans. I guess I can't judge it too much if I've never been there, but I'm gonna judge it because I don't want to go there. Yes, I do need to drain this. Why is the water green? Good question. I don't know. We're in the middle of an industrial park, so I mean, could be chemicals, it could be floodwater, who knows? Right, give me a pump. Put that bad boy, like, right here. On and on. Not for sure I turned that on, but okay. Why is it still not going? Finally. You all saw me turn that power button on like 10 times, right? Alright. I'm pretty sure there's no drain in here. I am correct. So I gotta drain all this the old-fashioned way. I'll just wait for it. I'll go do a lap. I'll come back for this. There's probably more areas I need to drain too, so I'll be on the lookout for that. That is a squeegee, not a rake. Very different tools. Alright, there's the truck. I'm gonna go and pick up some lights because I don't know when it's gonna turn dark. Doesn't hurt to have extra pumps. Would you rather drink only energy drinks for a year or only eat candy for a year? I'm gonna go energy drinks. I don't know. I couldn't do just candy, bro. That would be horrible, to be honest. Your teeth are gonna rot the fuck out. After 1 year, you're not gonna have your teeth left, dude. Alright, this looks like it's gonna need drained. It's probably gonna have to wait till last, because everything's gonna drain into it. So yeah, I'll just do this at the very end. Other than that, this street looks drained. Oh my god, I'm doing good. This was underwater. Now trucks look like an F-150. My truck, I done passed it a long time ago. Which does tell me my comments are a lot slower now. Which I changed. So is the quality boost worth it? For me, I'm just gonna say it depends on the game. And I should probably just change it periodically. Because with a game like this with really good graphics, I think the graphics boost is worth it. But if I'm playing a game where graphics don't matter, then comment speed would prioritize. Oop, missed. Got it. Alright, this street is almost done. Let's go back to my... Ooh, this is not draining near as fast as I thought it would. So, add more pumps. Just like that. Cord it up. Boom. Boom. And plug this one just like that. On, and on. And on and on and on and on and on and on. It is worth it, in my opinion. I like that, bro. Honestly. Because, I mean, I'm not so sure how I feel about it. So, I mean, other opinions are definitely welcome. Am I still streaming in 720p? What is this streaming? Settings. It doesn't tell me. Stats for nerds? Yeah, show me the stats for nerds. Whoa, I can show my connection speed and everything. That's cool. I've never seen this. I am still streaming in 720. So my quality hasn't went up. How's the bus? The bus is doing really good, actually. I just started spray painting it today. I'm not gonna give it a real paint job, but I've just been touching up the trim where they had stickers on it and sanded it off. I've been touching that up. Just little bits of paint, just a little tender loving care, you know. I haven't done anything crazy to it, but I've been doing tiny little bits of work to it here and there. I'm gonna try to take it to a campground in the next coming weeks, and I'm gonna make a bus video because YouTube hasn't seen the bus yet, really. What color will it be? It's gonna be just plain white. Nothing crazy. I'm keeping it the default color. I'm not doing anything to it, for real. I'm trying to do as little work as I can. I don't want it to be like this giant project I'm always working on. I just want it to be functional, you know? Alright, give me a squeegee. All this water needs to go to this side. Am I even pushing water? I feel like I'm not. That did not help. Now I'm pushing water. Train's clogged, so I'm not helping. There we go. I'm gonna go and get this area good real quick before I go to the rest of the map. Because while I'm doing this, the other rest of the map will actively be draining itself. So, I mean, I'm killing two birds with one stone, basically, here. Service alley complete. But it's not, though. So get a little bit more water done. So I don't have to come back. Don't like coming back. That grass built up really quick, considering I just got rid of that. Oh no, I just brought in a bunch more water. Alright, map. What is considered what here? Says it's good. I think it's a whole service alley, ain't it? Huh, there's two different service alleys apparently. That's confusing. One's good and one's not. And they're connected. I don't know where it starts and ends. Alright, that side's good. So it's just, it wants all this water out. Okay, I get it. Which it only just wants a little bit of this gone, so it should be easy. Alright, so I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna take a vacuum. Get me... Actually, I'm gonna leave it. If it says it's done, then I'm done. Yep, we're good here. I tried the Fanta Crimson Sour Cherry, and it tastes like the smell of a GameStop. What? How does a Fanta smell like a GameStop? What does a GameStop smell like? Fanta Sour Cherry, apparently. Alright, this street might be like all I have left to do, to be honest. Yep, just let that drain. I'm gonna go and do another circle. Gotta check all these junctions, and there's... Ooh, this needs unclogged. Industrial storage area is completely underwater, which I can fix. I have the power. I do not have any pumps on me, so I gotta go get them. I haven't been to a GameStop in so long. They're just so tight on their deals that Marketplace is so much better. For the people buying and selling games, like, GameStop can be just completely cut out. And they basically did get cut out, that's why they went bankrupt. Don't get me wrong, I know they came out of that, but I mean, it's the principle. Like, if you would give people more than 17 cents for Halo, you might still be in business. Those forklifts are a salvage title now. They are underwater. Yeah. Unless they don't report it. You never know. Businesses really are shady. Not all of them, but there's a lot of shady businesses that would definitely not tell nobody. They just sell it and be like, oh, we just want another forklift is all. We're trying to get bigger. Alright, power on. And this should start draining. I feel like I just fixed this road and now I'm flooding it again, but that's how it be. Let's go check my other areas. Where's my other pumps? I'm gonna unclog this real quick. I did forklifting for a minute. I'm glad I did it just to like experience it, but man, forklifting sucks. It's not even the forklift, it's just the stupid company policies that come with it, the safety rules. They're like, they're babies. I did like the Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconut. It tastes like an almond joy, but less sweet. That's cool. I'm a plain Jane type guy, I guess. I don't really try flavored drinks very much. Like Mountain Dew, I just stick with the old-fashioned Mountain Dew. Best thing ever. You've tried it too? Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconut. I'll have to try it, I guess. Why not? It got dark on me. I can't see nothing. Alright, I'll put one pump right here. Get this ready to drain. I don't know what I do with my other generator. It's probably at the truck. We're about to go see. I need some lights anyway. Got very dark. The forklifting thing. I mean, it's not bad. You just get fucking... People are assholes is the thing. Like, you get people telling on you all the time. People love to snitch on forklift drivers. That's the only thing bad about it. About the pettiest fucking shit. Like, nothing would be wrong, and people just want to tell on you. Hey, I saw him driving at 3 miles an hour without a seatbelt, and then you have to have a whole safety meeting about it, and it's like, just take me off the forklift. I don't even want to do it no more. Fucking pussies. Even if you wrecked at 3 miles an hour, it's not gonna hurt you. You do not need a seatbelt for 3 miles an hour. I don't care what OSHA says. I don't care what nobody says. If you can't take a 3 mile an hour impact, you are a fucking pussy. You don't need to be in the warehouse anyway, dude. We do not need those kinds of workers. We need people to get shit done. There's a reason people make fun of the US now. Because we complain about seatbelts at 3 miles an hour instead of doing fucking work. Just start scrutinizing their job and snitch on them. I'm not that kind of dude, bro. I'm just not gonna do that. I can't bring myself to do it. Just because they're pieces of shit doesn't mean I want to be. I don't want to stoop to that level, you know? I don't know. I was always taught, mind your business. You don't know what people are going through. So, like, even if you're, like, bitching at somebody for the tiniest little thing, you don't know. They probably had, like, the most major thing happen in their life yesterday, and that is probably the straw that breaks their back. So I just leave them the fuck alone. As you should. People should mind their fucking business. That's the biggest problem with today's society. They always want to bitch, they always want to complain. It's always somebody else's fault. Doesn't want to snitch back. I don't snitch back. It's not worth my fucking time. I'll move on, dude. Alright, let's go and unclog this real quick. Alright. I still never found my generator, so let's go get my other one. I lost a generator on this level somewhere. Oh well. Very dark out here. Should be... Aha, right here. Forgot about this area. That's where everything went. Alright, it says this area is still flooded a little bit. I think it's mainly outside. And it says there's a little bit of water in here, so let's go and vacuum what I can. Actually, there's still quite a bit of water, so let's get the pumps right back out. I didn't realize it was so deep in the back. I don't think this will reach. Shadow, our forklifts don't even have seatbelts. Even if we crash them, which we have, we don't do much besides tell them to slow down, which they do, 6 miles an hour in the warehouse. Yeah, I've been through some stupid places with just too much rules. Like, I was doing forklifting where you weren't allowed to drive it forward. You had to drive backwards everywhere you went. Because they were scared you were going to impale somebody with a fork. And it's like, if you're so scared to use it that you're not using it properly, then you might as well not even use it. Put the forklift away. Just use a pallet jack. You're being so strict with the rules that a pallet jack will be faster and better. Companies are that stupid sometimes. Alright. Still have no idea. There's my generator. But personally, I think they do this shit on purpose. I really do. I think companies purposefully make really strict rules so people want to quit or get fired. That way they have to pay less the annual raises. I think it's a legit system they use. They try to piss their employees off, slightly. Where it builds up and they eventually quit. I think it's a legit scam. I think a lot of companies actually do that. Because they're there for themselves. They're trying to make money, and they don't give a fuck about you. Alright, this area is almost done. Come on, pump. We just got a little bit more water. Get out of here. We've been having the same forklift since 2003. They're Toyota branded. They will last. Yeah, I've drove Toyotas before, bro. That's basically all I've drove. I don't know. I drove a couple things. I don't know exactly making models and shit. I didn't care. I've only drove one propane forklift ever at one factory. Other than that, I've only been on electric ones. It really doesn't matter. There's not much of a difference. Actually, there really is. The propane ones had a lot more power, but for what I was doing, the power didn't matter. Alright. This area is completely unflooded. East Junction is... well, the water's moving that way. Time to put a V8 in a forklift. I mean, they do it. They definitely have, like, the giant forklifts, yeah. The, like, off-road, giant, industrial forklifts. It's a thing. I'm never gonna drive nothing like that I know of, but... they definitely have giant forklifts, yes. Let's go and take my squeegee and just shove this water forward. And hopefully it takes care of itself. I think it should. I think Mitsubishi and Caterpillar make forklifts too, but they are expensive. Steal one. What am I gonna do with a forklift? I can't charge it even if I stole it, and they're definitely gonna track this shit down. The only reason I would have to steal a forklift is to quickly resell it. And I don't know where to sell a forklift real quick like that. I'm not a chop shop kind of type guy. I could probably get rid of a stolen car real quick if I really had to, but not a forklift. I don't know anybody in the forklift game that needs one. Especially they could just buy one without like paperwork or nothing. That's a real good thief. If you can get away with stealing a forklift, you're a master thief. You earned it at that point. If you stole a forklift, you deserved it. V8 engine, the small forklifts you drive. That'd be cool. I mean, I'd drive it. That'd be kind of crazy, actually, because forklifts already do crazy donuts. But if you made it do a donut, we the country in a forklift. A new forklift costs about $20,000 to $50,000, depending on the size and color. Fact. Yeah, I'm gonna steal a forklift. I'm gonna move to Mexico with it. That's my plan. Start a whole new life as the forklift man. He doesn't know nothing in this country. He has no family. He has no food. But he has a forklift. It sounds like a stupid Adult Swim skit or something. Forklift man. All he has is a forklift, and he gets by. It's all he needs. The men of nature. Survival. All I need for survival is one forklift. Be surviving in the woods, like making shelters with a forklift and shit, chopping down trees. If you get a blue Toyota forklift, the color blue, called Super Blue, is a $4,000 add-on. Yeah, if you're paying $4,000 just for paint, you rich as hell. Like, I'm the type of dude, if I lost $4,000, I'm gonna cry, dude. I'm gonna straight up cry like a baby. People are spending $4,000 on paint jobs? I want the blue one. What the hell? You know it's not even the dude that bought the forklift. It's his wife. I guarantee it. That fat bitch said, I want the blue one, honey. The yellow one's just too bland for me. So he had to go in debt because his wife wanted blue. That company's a real asshole for making that an option for people. Just ranting. Blue forklifts. They also make a pink forklift from Toyota, only made in South Korea. It is interesting. To me, it's kind of weird that South Korea even allows pink forklifts, to be honest. It seems like something you might get shot over or for something over there, you know? Alright, this water should be about done here. Pink is a $2,000 add-on. Aha! East Junction is done. It just went back, but I'll fix it. Oh, it says it's still good. Okay, so South Industrial Street and the South Loading Yard. I assume it's companies buying fleets of forklifts, not an individual, so the cost doesn't hurt. But still, even with the company, an individual is running the company. So, I mean, it's still, like, crazy to me that somebody's actively making the decision. Yes, I would like to pay $4,000 extra for the blue one. Someone is actively making that decision. And they think it's a wise decision. Which, I mean, I guess it could be if you're, like, color-coding forklifts or something, but most companies don't do that. There ain't no reason to buy the blue one. Alright, cord. I'm gonna put all these pumps in. on, and on. After this little area, I just got one more spot, and this game's over. But more than likely, they have tons of money from running the company. That's true. What the hell is up with the graphics? Y'all see that? Huh. First graphical glitch, the lighting is off. What the hell? I broke the game. Why does it look so shitty? Huh. That looks horrible. Turn that light off. It's the lighting doing it. It didn't look bad this entire game, and all of a sudden, it's getting pixelated. Screens all the rest of the water, another city block unlocks. Oh my god, don't say that. Hopefully I don't gotta go pick up this water, wherever it's going. Oh, that is a rake, not a squeegee. Two very different tools. The most expensive color is called Abyss Black, which is $7,000. That sounds like a safety hazard. A lot of forklifting stuff does not like dark colors, so it sounds like really ironic to paint a forklift black. The lighting engine probably isn't high-tech for the dynamic water. Something definitely gave up right there. The water and the lighting are definitely not getting along. Alright, the bad thing about this is all this water is coming right back in here, so I'm gonna go get me barricade. Here's my F-150. I brought way too many barricades. I only need one. I almost want to put more lights up, but considering they're glitching out, I don't. What's up, Albill? How you doing? Welcome to the flood. Let's attach this to that pump. And I'm leaving this barricade here. I'm never picking it back up. Alrighty, so quick map check. We need to do the South Loading Yard, South Industrial Street. What are these two things? This is all I gotta do. All the water I'm looking at. Then we're done. We're almost at the end, guys. We've almost done it. This is just about completed. Just gonna push everything right to the pump. Pick it up. Fun fact, the Mitsubishi forklift classifies as a truck in Japan. Did you know American bread classifies as cake in most countries because we have so much sugar in our bread? Most countries say that is not bread no more. You made a cake, a loaf of cake. Or sell your cards. I'd rather not. But I might come back to that game one of these days. I don't know. I don't want to start another series. I might. Because, yeah, I'm not going to stream again until next Wednesday. That's like 2 or 3 days. My voice will be fine by then. I'll be fucking back to normal. I'm already 90% back, so by then I'll be fine. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming next Wednesday, though. I just bought Hydroneers. I just bought Gambling with Friends. So if anybody would like to gamble with friends, me, I will definitely ruin your bank account. I would love to. It's an online gambling game where everybody shares the same bank, and it sounds like chaos to me. Another series? Maybe. We'll see. Just continue where you left off. Yeah, I know I've got a bunch of series I haven't finished. But most of them I left behind for a reason. I do want to finish my summer car. I do want to come back to that one. Fuck my winter car. I do not want to finish that game. It was not a good one. But I do want to see if I can actually finish my summer car. I never started putting performance parts on it. Turbos and stuff. I never got to do a race, so I at least got to wreck and die in my race car. One final official time, you know? Well, one last time? The home of the most non-food foods. American bread is not bread. My winter car. Nah, bro, I did not like that game. I feel like they ruined the series. Like, my winter car was a horrible but great game, and my winter car was just straight up horrible. It had nothing great to it. Flawless first try. I just don't like how it's random. With my summer car, you're guaranteed where you can fix the car. With my winter car, it's just a game of luck. You don't know what parts you're gonna get. You just gotta hope you get all the parts to fix it. I don't like that. Pea soup. You remember that clip, huh? That was a good clip. If bread has enough sugar to be caked, that means bread is pie. Oh no. Oh no. It doesn't have a filling. Oh my god, it's a sugar pie. You're right, we need to get rid of bread. Let's try to put it in this pump. Yep, put the hose right there. It looks like I really can't get much water into these, but I'm gonna try. That's a rake. Yellow. Please pick that. It is picking it up a little bit. We're so close. I'm about to pull out a vacuum and just vacuum the rest up. Straight up. Vacuum full. Dump the water. Alright, I gotta clean up all this water anyway, so I'm just gonna dump it right here. It don't matter. Pizza is a pie. We've had this fight before. We've gone down this road. So long as pizza's not yellow, I don't give a fuck if it's a pie or not. No, not yellow. Stop it. I was tripping so fucking hard when y'all were doing that to me. Fucking on acid, and y'all are like, pizza's yellow. Do you know what was going through my mind at that time? Y'all scarred my mind mentally. Like, I'm not the same after that pizza discussion, dude. Sitting there tripping about yellow pizzas and bullshit. You must embrace yellow pizza. Like, I remember I was so fucked up. I went outside and peed, and, like, the light bulb looked like it was, like, coercing me towards it. And then y'all are talking about yellow fucking pizzas. Like, what the hell? How do y'all expect a tripping dude to react to this shit? Having nightmares and shit. Waking up in the middle of the night, terrified of yellow pizzas. Alright, we're so close, you guys. Any last words about the DrainSim before it ends? Because I think the stream is almost over. The MSC Satsuma is yellow. It can be. I had a yellow Satsuma once, and that save did not last very long. The light was trying to tell you pizza's truly yellow. Nah, that light was trying to tell me that, like, you're fucking tripping, dude. Have some light, have some darkness, just throwing it all at me, dude. I have no idea how these are still pumping. I'm just gonna turn that off. Where the water will settle. I'm gonna bid. Good night. When's the next stream? I'll be live again this next Wednesday with I don't know what game, but I'll stream something. Probably Hydroneers. I don't know. Why is this drain taking so long to drain? Well, I can literally just sit here and watch the game beat itself now. This is all the water we gotta do. I've done it. I've basically done it. We're at the very end. I was out here all day and all night. Like, the sun came up. That's wild. I don't think I've ever been on a level so long that I saw an entire night cycle. Alright. Go and start squeegeeing this into the street. I'm gonna go ahead and guess this game will be done in about 37 seconds. No tsunami. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And slow down. 4, 3, 2. Overshot it a little bit. Give it 5 more seconds, and I'll be done. 5, 4, 3, 2. Please hurry up. 1. Why is he going up and down? What the hell? Alright, pull out the vacuum. There we go. This'll do it. I would love to play repo sometimes with you guys. I've just been busy making sure things are ready for Hobby's visit and calming my nerves. That's cool. I can try to get up with my boy Dank Ty, and if everybody wants to, we can try to do like a giant repo stream again this Friday. Or we could do Sunday. To me, I would like to do repo Friday, peak Sunday. That sounds awesome to me, but I'm adjustable. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, I made my final $1,200. Let's go to the garage, let's get praised, and we're gonna end it.
Status update. The industrial district has been drained.
It's been drained.
The leaks are sealed, the water is moving again, and the route towards the
Is there
city
another mission?
is finally open.
There is. We're not done here. They made more levels.
Is heading into the big city.
We're not fucking done here.
Downtown's still a mess. The main subway station is completely flooded. Platforms are underwater. Trains are out.
Yeet.
And yeah.
Alright, so I don't know how many levels are in this game now. I really don't.
Right now. So yeah.
Since my new stream schedule gives me a break on weekends, I could attend that whole stream. Hell yeah, bro.
There's a high-capacity pump system down there that would boost the drain's efficiency. A lot. Problem is, it's off. The utility room is flooded, so nobody
Utility room flooded, nobody can reach it.
The entrances were left open.
Manholes left open.
So
alright, let's just get in here.
The station's
Gross, that was over. I did. That it did for you, asshole. It really did happen. Oh, the subway flooded. How the hell does a subway flood? This doesn't actually happen in cities. I have never heard of a subway flooding. It happened in Mario Kart once, but not in real life. The pump in the utility room will boost all drains. Alright, the utility room is our destination. I think I can do this Friday for repo. I'd have to get closer to that day to see if I'm free. That's cool. Yeah, I'll make a notification in the Discord and I'll just see how many people I can round up and we'll go from there. That's all I can do. Yeah, I'm down for more repo. It was fun. Alright. Let's go and get a wrench and all my tools. I can drop. Let's get rid of a pump. Yep, need that wrench. I don't know if I need a shovel. I definitely need the wrench though. So let's go in. Let's just go. Unless the world became abandoned and the pumps or whatever failed due to zero maintenance. Right, how does this happen? Imagine the New York City subway system flooding like this. There's a subway going. What the fuck? Underwater subway. Oh my god, the ripples. I need to be careful. I can get ran over out here. This is dangerous. Who the hell decided it was a good idea to keep the subways going? Alright, I'm on the train tracks. Be careful. Alright, there's a water coming from this way. So I'm assuming I need to do some maintenance. Yep, probably coming from this flooded room. Yep, we need to repair this. I have never had to repair something underwater before. The subway train conductor said, fuck this. He tried to call in, but the company said, nah, we gotta stay on schedule. Alright, one pipe fixed. Let's make sure there's no more broken pipes. How am I supposed to fix this shit? It is actively still pumping water. Alright, map. That's a lot of drains. Oh my god. Man, they said if you don't show up today, you're fired. So he had to do it. Alright. Pipe checking. I wish I could see more of the map. See, if you could just zoom out. I'll go and start doing drains, because I don't think there's another broken pipe, but I could be wrong. Well, they were on stream break. Well, you were on stream break. I redid my stream schedule. I stream from Monday to Thursday and only make video Friday, Saturday, so that's cool. Hell yeah, bro. I do check out your videos every now and then. Not very often, I'm not gonna lie, but every now and then I do. I'd like to check it out more. I get preoccupied with shadow shit. Work and drugs and naked ladies in the woods, you know? Where are these drains? The map says they are everywhere. Except for right here. Alright. I don't know why I went up here. I did this because I started experiencing random energy crashes, which come to find out was burnout. I didn't know. Yeah, bro, you'll get burnout. It happens. Just doing the same thing every day. It gets old. Mundane, you know? Where the fuck are these drains? My whole streaming every day thing started taking a toll I didn't notice. I feel you, bro. I was there once. I was streaming every day for a long time. I got to the point where it's like a job. I feel you, bro. Like, you gotta do it. Everybody expects you to be there. You gotta show up. I mean, you want to show up, but at the same time, you're fed up. You want to do it, but you don't. I know exactly what you mean. Especially some of the days I woke up hungover, just not wanting to do it. Videos are still every day. Hell yeah. Yeah, you definitely put a lot more dedication into it than I do. But streaming's not exactly my entire life either. I make just crazy shit my entire life. Because those are easy to make. I feel you. I have spurts. I like making videos, but sometimes I don't. I need to get better at editing. And I ain't really better at editing and just sticking with it, doing it. Because I have a lot of content on my channel. If I comb through it and started just clipping shit, I can make a crap ton of edits. What's up, Cooper? How you doing? So, Cooper, would you like to do some repo this Friday? Because I think that's what we're all going to try to do. You heard it here first. Is this a fountain or what is this? I can't tell. Alright, let's just keep going. Where's the utility room? Is there another one? There is. Found out the internet's fast after Monday and hammered down. To be honest, though, it was amazing. Almost every single day going live. That's awesome, bro. I like it. It reminds me of my past. It really does. I wish I could stream like that again. I was actually making decent money back then, too. DrainSim. Yeah, I bet you'd like to be drained, you simp. Sure, just need to figure out a good time. I mean, it's gonna be just about the same normal stream time for me as usual, so for you, it'll probably be around 1 a.m. Not gonna lie. My brain started telling me it's time to slow my roll. And that's understandable, bro. I get it. Alright, we got a drain here. Where's my rake? Fuck. That might not be good. It has to be at the truck, right? Where'd my rake go? Set my rake down. Alright, where even is the truck? I believe it's this way. 4 streams a week now, still everyday main channel videos, occasional shorts. Yeah, I still need to fix my weed video too. Here's my rake. I'm gonna put away a generator. I don't think I need all that. Don't think I need a shovel either. Should be good. Oh yeah, the manholes. How do I go down? Can I? It's getting flooded down there. What do I do about that? Huh. Utility room set. That means... I don't know what that means. I thought that meant this room would be actually flooding, but it's not, so... what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna take all the water out of this room. I'm gonna put it straight down this manhole. I'm assuming that's what this is for. Hopefully this works. Try building a giant city instantly, day 1. I'm gonna continue streaming City Skylines when I get back, was really enjoying the game. It's one of my favorite games I've ever streamed. It really is. I streamed it for 16 hours straight. Don't do drugs, kids. Alright, the water is going down the manhole, which is awesome. That room should take care of itself, I think. Press Alt F4, go into manhole. Alright, Alt F4. I'm not falling for that shit. Nah, I know what that does. I've been on the internet before. No, yo, we're sitting there waiting for it to. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Nah. Alright. I'm just gonna keep on visiting these drains. Did not like that. Alt F4 for free Robux. Well, if I get Robux for it, I'm gonna do it. Alright, map check. I'm gonna assume most of these drains are done. I'm just gonna go all the way to, like, the south entrance. Need to catch Shadow when he's on drugs. I would probably fall for it, to be honest. Like, oh, cheat codes? Alt F4 to become an instant YouTube star. I don't want to be a star. I've been saying that for years. I'm one of those channels. I'm trying to stay somewhat under the radar. Like, I still want to be like a YouTuber, don't get me wrong, but I want to be like a small YouTuber. That's my dream. The big YouTube shit is not my dream. I would not want to be famous like that. I couldn't deal with it. I would love to have a small YouTube. That's my goal. And look at me go. I'm doing great. Alright, makes me wonder how long it's going to take for all this to drain, because I've never seen so much water before. Map. Platform north. So there's a bunch of drains right through here. Yep. I heard Alt F4 in this game will instantly delete all the water, completing the mission. Give it a go. I heard hitting Alt F4 calls in a real plumber, so you don't have to do anything. Alt F4 is the supervisor button. You hit that button, so some other dude will do your job for you. You're working hard to stay small, while I'm working hard to become big. I know, it's kind of ironic. I'm also I've noticed this, I'm one of the only YouTubers that, like, I try to stay secret in public. A lot of people are, like, handing out business cards and shit, check out my YouTube, and I'm over here trying not to be noticed. I want the people on YouTube to find me, but I want real life people to not know I'm doing YouTube. It's almost like a secret life I'm living. It really is. Because I feel like it's not anybody's business in real life that I'm doing YouTube. It doesn't matter. Should it matter? And it also gives them that, so like if somebody does find out I'm doing YouTube, they feel so fucking special. Alright, I need to go get me a generator and unclog this room real quick. Generator is probably all the way across the map. Your 408 subs is 400 real people. That is true. That is a lot of people. You're right about that, bro. Actually, it's went down since I've been gone a week. I lost like 3 subs since I quit. Alright, this room's almost done. Guess it is done. Parcel Sim, episode 4 win. If they do some updates and add to the game, I will do it again. But I don't plan on it, ever. It was a good game, I liked it. But I finished. New Year's of 2013. The game's probably that old. It probably took me that long to find it. Alright, utility room south is completed. No more water in here. Whoa. Activate pumps to boost drain efficiency. Fuck yeah. Yay, I got a generator doing the pumping now. Alright, so I need this generator. Let's go see what that did. I bet there's more buttons. Give me last generator. That's all I need. Let's go. Those 3 people are not true shadow enjoyers. Yeah. If you... The number just goes up and down. I swear, like, if you get a boost in, like, a big spike in subs, to say, I do a stream, like, 20 people sub that stream, I expect half of them to not be there next stream. They sub, and then whenever you quit, they unsub. I don't know, YouTube's just weird like that. People do strange things. Alright, plug it in. See if there's a button on the wall in here. I do not. Yes, there's a button. Can I hit it? Nope, it's underwater. But hey, as soon as that button's not underwater anymore, we're gonna make the pumps run so much better. You need to be consistent in content and streaming to maintain your gain. I understand that. And I don't have that kind of dedication no more. I wish I could put that amount of time into it, but I don't know. I'm balancing either money or time is my big thing, as you do in life, you know? I want a healthy balance of, like, enough money to where I'm not fucking poor, and I need enough time to where I'm not just grinding. I want to be at least a little happy, doing something fun, you know? Alright, this is taking a while, so I'm going to add another pump. Straight up. Speed the process. I'll put 3 pumps in here. I don't care. Oop. 1, 2, and a 3. Turn them all on. This should move some water. Look at all that water moving. If someone subs and nothing comes out for like 2 weeks, they will unsub. That's true, yeah. But I usually don't go 2 weeks. I did kind of fuck up this past week, but I never really do that, you know? Every now and then I'll take a week off. It's not often. Drain right there in the floor. There better not be a drain in the floor. Alright, hit the button. Yay! It's doing it. Alright, let's go and get all the water out of here. That way I don't have to come back. Yeah, I guarantee there's at least one more mission after this. I wouldn't think they'd update and add one mission. I could be wrong, but I guarantee, I would think, there's at least one more after this. Man, I even read what all they updated. They didn't say nothing about added missions. Oh yeah, you can put dirt in buckets now. I never did try that. I don't even use buckets in this game. It fucking suck. Who wants to use a bucket to clean up water? Have you ever tried that? It don't work too good. At maximum, we make 5-gallon progress at a time. Maximum progress. I don't know which one of these is the cheap one. Let's go and take all these out. I don't need them. Use my vacuum real quick. Get this little tiny bit of water up. Final mission. Europa. Oh no. Isn't that frozen? Like Jupiter's planet or moon or some shit like that. Alright, so close. We'll be done in like 3, 2, 1. I did it, yay! Good countdown. Alright, are there any more utility rooms? That is a very essential question, I've learned. The drains are also clogging again, so it'd be nice to unclog them. They unfroze it for the mission. Oh my god. Why would they do that? I wouldn't put it past this game. Just so this player had more water to clean up, we unfroze a planet. Did you know it rains diamonds on most planets? Good thing it's not oil, or we would have done been on those planets. Oh, it's over. As soon as we discover a planet that has oil on it, we're gonna take it over. Why can't I? Oh god. It's too deep. I can't get the drain, which is ironic. You cannot use a rake underwater, apparently. Where was that drain? Right there. Didn't count. Oh, I can't reach it. Stupid drain. Why can't I use a rake underwater? I can't. This is dumb. I should at least be able to just grab it and pull it the fuck out. What kind of physics is this? I remember episode 1 when you dumped water back into the basement. Bro, that shit pissed me off. That first mission, dude. With the dump my vacuum and just re-flooded the basement. And that's all that mission was, too. It was basically like a vacuum full of water, and I just dumped it all back out. Start over. I've got a lot better at cleaning water up. Let me tell you, I'm a true pro now. I haven't seen a subway in a while. Kinda glad about that. As soon as I can hit these drains, it's about to speed up so much faster. Alright, quick map check. I don't need to do much. We're just waiting for drains. Yep, those are unclogged. I'm gonna go this way, make sure all these drains are unclogged. That was a good check. That was very clogged. Subway train barrels as soon as you step back onto the track. I swear, if I get ran over, it's gonna be my luck too. I'll have like 1% left of water to do, and I'll get hit by a fucking train. I swear, if it happens, I'm gonna uninstall this game and never play it again. Because that's what I played on anyway. Why the fuck is this water coming out of the fountain into... What is this? Why is this happening? What kind of subway is this? Who puts a fountain in this and then expects it not to flood? This is their own doing. They brought this on themselves. I really thought I'd find a drain over here, but I guess not. That trash can is in the floor somehow. Come on now, devs. Please let me reach the bottom now. I can. Alright. We're about to really speed this up. We gotta find all these drains on the train track. There's one. Yes! Alright. And I'm just gonna follow this. There should be a bunch of those. Have you heard of a game called Trees Hate You? Yes, I want to play it, bro. I am definitely gonna stream that one day. As soon as it releases, bro. I think it was the pump's fault, not the fountains. But why would they add a fountain that's flooding the place anyway? The fountain is not helping any matters, for sure. It is only making things worse. I know there's a drain somewhere over here, right? Yep, right there. Alright, it says that's everything. Actually, it doesn't. There's more on the side. Cool. So that means there should be a drain on this side, way on the other end. Fountains don't flood things. Apparently they do. Yeah, fountains shouldn't flood things, but a malfunctioning fountain floods things. Alright, that train track should be going down. We gotta do the same thing on this side. It was adding water, but to a new existing flood. Bruh, it is not helping matters now. We need to just get rid of the fucking fountain. I want to talk to whoever installed it, is my point. Which was caused by pumps going out. That's true. I still just want to have a word with the fountain director. Just a few words, just a few choice words is all, you know? Just want to talk. Alone. In the back room. With a bomb. Whoa, that scared me. I'm not gonna. I saw that light, and I thought the subway was coming. I was definitely about to get smacked with it. Alright, there it is. We did something. Alright, and I missed the drains on this side. I know there has to be some down here. Yeah, the fountain stays. Shadow says, fuck. Fuck that fountain. I'll get rid of it myself. I'm gonna buy me a sledgehammer. And that's why I had to waste the tools. They don't even pay me for this shit. Actually, I guess they do. I don't work for nobody, but somebody pays me. I don't know how that works. Alright. Oh my god, it still says there's a lot to do. I guess the fountains are working right now. Kinda. Alrighty. Platform, north entrance. It says this is flooded. This? You really want to say pick this up? Am I doing this? There ain't no water here. It says there is, though. I can't tell if I'm actually helping. I don't think I am. Causes an actual leak with a sledgehammer, bust pipe. I would walk away. I'm just gonna quit at that point, bro. That's the cool thing about not being a part of an actual plumbing company. I can't be held reliable. I don't have plumbing insurance. I'm not even a plumber. Alright. It says there's still water. Pretty sure I got this wrong. But for shits and giggles, I almost want to dump the vacuum. It's a fountain. A fountain is a decorative reservoir used for discharging water. Whoa, all the water's almost gone. This is cool. Alright, the middle outside's done. I was in my Steam menu right there while I was walking. Alrighty, northbound rails inside. Do I really gotta clean this up, though? I don't think I really do. These rails look like they're doing their job. The middle is not wet. I don't even know if I really need to do anything. Adds water. I thought about it. Just because, like, it says to get rid of this water, and there ain't none. Yay! Completed. Southbound rails inside. Platform northwest. Platform north entrance is finished. Alright, where's the platform northwest? Because that's going to be the only place I need to do. Alright, the rail's completed. It's right here, ain't it? Yep, this little bit of water. I think I'm almost done with this mission. Where the fuck is my rake again? How does this keep happening to me? Here it is. Every speck of water, basically. That's what it wants. Perfection. Like, look at this. This is fine. There ain't no water here. I'm assuming that's probably gonna do it. Yeah, I guess there's a little water here, but come on now. Alright, might take a little bit of vacuum work for this last tiny bit of water. All kinds of water. Is it, though? I mean, to be honest, I guess it probably is enough to cause legitimate issues. Humidity and mold would probably arise and get people sick. I did it! I'm getting money, and I don't even need money anymore. I did it. There's not another
That's it for
mission.
now. If recent history has taught us anything,
More tools, more levels, more mess, and development. I did it. We're done. I thought there was another level.
Disaster conveniently resolves itself. More updates soon.
More updates soon. Before I end it, I gotta buy a new car. I have not upgraded my car at all. I did not mean to go to the parking garage. God. Yep, we just go right back to the garage. Out of here. Another flood occurs. I wish. I want one more level. I wasn't quite done yet. I just farted.
If recent history has taught us anything, it's that our plunger equipped hero is not done yet.
Mission selection. Wait, levels. Where's the shop? I gotta select a mission first.
More updates.
Let's do the tutorial one more time. Just for shits and giggles. Alright, vehicles. Let's buy. I can't afford a flatbed. Never mind, we cannot afford a car. So what I'm gonna do is sell this generator. I'll go in and sell nothing. That's good enough. Vehicle, flatbed, purchase. We now have a flatbed. One more level, Pacific Ocean. I would if it was an option. Swear. But since there's not another level, I'm gonna do the tutorial one more time. Just to see how much I've improved. This diggable ground. I want to bring a bucket. I did not try the bucket yet either. Alright, start mission. Tutorial. Learn how to use basic tools. A rude statement to say to somebody. Learn how to use basic tools. Do the basement incident. Not again. We don't talk about the basement incident. Those were bad times. Level 1 is taking a lot longer to load than I thought it would. Like a lot longer. It's just a flooded basement. How much is it loading? Ew, that was in the toilet. I got swirly.
Our town continues to be cut off from the outside world due to a catastrophic landslide that has blocked all access roads. This extended isolation has prevented
if they're stuck, how am I getting around this? If a fire truck can't get through a fucking landslide, how is my little F-150 doing it? Crashes has to load every speck of water. Alright, we gotta unflood this. First off, I didn't bring any tools! Alright. I think we go ahead and end it. We do not need to do the tutorial again. I failed the tutorial. I was trying to show how much better I've got this game, and I failed the tutorial. There are no tools. They provide tools. Yeah, we're done here. I quit. So to summarize tonight, I beat DrainSim. I've already reviewed this game on episode 1, but I'll do it again. Would I suggest buying this game? Yeah. It depends on your, play preference. It doesn't have a lot of replayability in this game, but I mean, it's a new concept. I enjoyed playing it. The water physics are really good. They're not perfect. I did see some graphical glitches, but I mean, overall, I'm not gonna knock it. The game has great graphics. Better than basically almost every other game out there, water-wise. They had a new level. I enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting a new level, but it was a nice little gift. I never did put dirt in a bucket. I don't really care to either. If they make it to where you can compact dirt and move water around it, they will have perfected the system. So, I mean, I respect this game and the developers. I like what they're doing. That's all I got to add. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing. Join the Discord in the description below. I'm going to be playing Repo this Friday. I'm going to get as many boys together as possible. It should be a lot better. I've been sick, and I should be coming back into my regular self by then. Have 100% energy back. Be there or be square. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.